It goes on for pages and pages. I'm going to give you wee shortened versions of it. But Tam, the only resemblance to present company here is that the wife is called Kate. Other than that, there's no similarities. Right, so it's market day, and Tam O'Shanter has some very, very thirsty, drunken friends. And what I need here is, the girls and I used to do it with Grandaddy, and we all did the actions. So I just need you all to do the actions with me, okay? So Tam comes, and it's been market day, and Tam likes a little bit of the real ale, and he likes a little bit of the pub, and his friends are very drunken, and they do a little bit of, they're in the pub. So this is what's happening. His wife is at home, where sits our sulky, sullen dame, gathering her brows like gathering storm, nursing her wrath to keep it warm. And Tam is in the pub with his pals.
Not bothered with that.
Not bothered with this at all. The landlady and Tam grew gracious with favours secret, sweet and precious. And the pictures will be on Facebook tomorrow. Yes. But the ale flows and the night goes on, and it says, "Kings may be blessed, but Tam was glorious, over all the ills of life victorious." But there's a storm going, and the storm goes bigger and bigger. So I need actions here. We need actions. The wind blew as if it had the rattling showers rose in the blast. The speedy gleams, the darkness swallowed. Loud, deep and long, the thunder bellowed. That night a child might understand. The devil had business on his hands. Well mounted on his grey mare Meg, a better never lifted leg.
Ah, sweet.
So no resemblance to present company, because Tam has got a reliable means of transport.
Yes.
So Tam is on his way home through this terrible storm. So I need you all to join me here. Tam scalped on through dub and mire, despising wind and rain and fire, whilst holding fast his good blue bonnet.
Oh, my bonnet! Blue bonnet!
Whilst crooning over some old Scots sonnet, singety, singety, sing. Whilst glowering round with prudent cares. Lest bogles, that's witches, lest bogles catch him unawares. Old Alloway was drawing nigh, where ghosts and hoolets nightly cry. Right, it gets very spooky here, and I need all the actions, because this is all the stuff that's happened round here. Okay, by this time he was across the ford, where in the snow the chapman was smothered. I need actions. Okay. And past the birches and the great big stone, where drunken Charlie broke his neck bone. Okay. And through the winds and by the cairn, where hunters found the murdered bairn. And near the thorn about the well, where Mungo's mother hung herself. Before him, the Doon pours all its floods. The doubling storm roars into the woods. The lightnings flash from pole to pole. Near and near the thunders roll. When, glimmering through the groaning trees, Kirk Alloway seems in a blaze. Through every pore the beams were glancing, and loud resounded mirth and dancing. Right, so there's a wee bit here, I'm skipping over a bit. So basically, if you're pissed, you'll face anything, okay? So, warlocks and witches in a dance. No cotillion brand new for France, but hornpipes, jigs, strathspeys and reels, put life and metal in their heels. There sat old Nick, the devil, in the shape of a beast. A towsy tyke, black, grim and large. To give them music was his charge. He screwed the pipes and made them skirl, till rough and rafters all to twirl. Right, so it goes on there, so basically, you don't want a whole lot. The walls are covered in coffins. Every coffin is open, in every coffin there's a skeleton, and every skeleton has got a torch in its hand. And the witches are all dancing. Then there's a little bit of a dodgy bit. It says, as Tammy glowered, amazed and curious, the mirth and fun grew fast and furious. The piper loud and louder blew, the dancers quick and quicker flew. The reel beset, they crossed the cricket. And then it goes on about how, you know, if they had been teenage and a bit plump and juicy and nice, you'd have liked it a bit better, so I'm not going to give you that bit. But it says, it's no reference to present company, but says they really were a bunch of old.
But does Tam live to see the end of the tea?
No!
Yeah.
Wait!
That's
God's
So it goes on. So it says they really were a bunch of old hags. But it says Tam was basically so pissed that one of them had a wee short skirt on, which is called a cutty sark. Cutty sark is a short skirt.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
It is a vest,
Vesty
yes.
thing. Yeah.
The cutty sark.
Her cutty sark of paisley harn, which means paisley linen, that while a lassie she had worn in longitude, though sorely scanty, it was her best, and she was vaunted. Oh, little ken thy reverend granny, that sark she bought for her wee nanny, with 2 Scots pounds, it was all her riches, would ever have graced a dance of witches. So Cutty Sark's an old hag, but she's got a short skirt, and that's good enough for Tam, basically. So Tam thought his very eyes enriched. Even Satan glowered and fidgeted fu fain, and hotched and blew with might and main. First one caper, then another. And Tam lost his reason altogether and roared out, "Well done, Cutty Sark!" And in an instant, all was dark. And scarcely had he Maggie rallied, when out the hellish legion sallied. Because they're all chasing him.
Yeah, they're all after him.
They're all after him. But as you know, witches cannot cross running water. So he set off from the Old Kirk to cross the bridge over the River Doon. As bees buzz out, wi' angry tyke when plundering herds assail their bike. as eager runs the market crowd when catch the thief resounds out loud. So Maggie runs. The witches Oh Tam, oh Tam, thou'll get thy fairing in hell, they'll roast thee like a herring. In vain thy Kate awaits thy coming, Kate soon will be a woeful woman. Now, do thy speed the utmost, Meg, remember Meg's the horse, and win the keystone of the brig. There at them thou may toss, a running stream they dare not cross. But ere the keystone she could make, thou think a tail she had to shake. Hard upon noble Maggie pressed, and flew at Tam with furious ettle. But little wist she Maggie's mettle. One spring, brought off her master whole, but left behind her own grey tail.
Right off. Terrible.
The carlin, the witch, caught her by the rump, and left poor Maggie scarce a stump. The moral of the story is, now, who this tale of truth shall read, any man and mother's son take heed, whenever to drink you are inclined, or cutty sorts run in your mind, think you may buy the joys or dear, remember Tam O'Shanter's mare.